Hi everyone, my name is Mike. As you already know, we always need energy for our activities, from transportation, communication, to even entertainment. Energy makes our lives more comfortable and enjoyable. Nowadays, our energy comes from different resources, including oil, coal, natural gas, nuclear electricity, hydroelectricity, and so on. Since the Industrial Revolution in the 18th century, we have been consuming and producing more energy than ever before. According to the EIA or US Energy and Information Administration, the world energy consumption will increase up to 56% by 2040 in order to catch up with our demand. Energy is so essential for the development of our societies that we cannot live without it. However, due to the overuse of these resources and the lack of regulation when burning oil and coal to generate energy, which create billions of tons of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, HFCs, or PFCs, we emit a lot of pollutants into the environment. Consequently, because of this emission from 1880s to 2012, the global temperature has increased roughly 1.53 degrees Fahrenheit. This doesn't seem to be significant and not a really big deal, but our planet is melting. Global warming and climate change can result in rising sea level, extreme droughts, unprecedented natural disaster, the extinction of many species, and the spread of new diseases, etc. This requires us to have a new solution, and the solution is renewable energy. So my presentation today is about renewable energy. At the end of my presentation, you will have the knowledge of what renewable energy is, some of the most popular types of renewable energy, why renewable energy is so important, and the current news about renewable energy. So let's start with some basics. What is renewable energy? Renewable energy is the energy that is generated from renewable natural resources such as sunlight, wind, tides, geothermal heat, or biomass. Because this type of energy doesn't impact the environment, it is also known as clean energy. Not like oil or coal or natural gas, we cannot burn these resources, but instead, we use their power to generate electricity. In fact, there are a lot of types of renewable energy and they come from different resources. So, the next slide is about some most popular types of renewable energy. The first one is solar energy. Solar energy is the cleanest and most abundant renewable energy resource available. By using the PV cell in solar panel or solar heating system, we can convert heat and radiance from the sun to generate electricity. The next popular thing one is wind energy. Wind energy is the generation of electricity by letting the wind to rotate the wind turbines. This process converts wind power to mechanical energy to produce electricity. One of the biggest wind farms in the Bay Area is the Altamont Pass Wind Field Farm, which is located between Livermore and Tracy and has nearly 5,000 wind turbines. The third one is hydro energy. You know, hydro means water. So hydro energy is the generation of electricity using water flow to rotate the turbines. According to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, hydroelectricity power generates about 10% of the nation's energy. The last one is biomass energy. Biomass energy, also known as bioenergy, is the energy from plants and plant dry material. The most common biomass energy resources are wood, food crops, grassy and woody plants, and so on. This kind of material, for example corn, sugar, or vegetable, can be used to produce biofuels for transportations and other purposes. All the biomass resources can get burned to get heat in order to create electricity. However, these resources need to be handled correctly in order to avoid food shortage or excessive carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So we know some basics about renewable energy. The next question is why renewable energy is so important. First of all, renewable energy generates only little to no global warming emission, no carbon dioxide, no hazardous chemical or materials. Because of this characteristic, renewable energy is the solution, the only solution for our global warming issues due to burning fossil fuel. More importantly, generate electricity from renewable energy instead of burning fossil fuels warranties an enhancement in living environment of public health and other animals. Furthermore, we don't have to pay for these resources to generate energy because most of them are completely free. The new report from the International Monetary Fund or IMF estimates that the world spends $1.9 trillion dollars a year on fossil fuel. $1.9 trillion dollars. That's a lot of money. So if we all switch to renewable energy, $1.9 trillion dollars or even more can be saved for other purposes like education or healthcare. By switching to renewable energy, we can also reduce our dependence on fossil fuels imported from other countries and increase the national energy security. This problem actually happened in 1973 when the members of the Organization of Arab Petroleum Exporting Countries declared an oil embargo on the United States, also known as the 1973 oil crisis, which resulted in an immediate skyrocketing of oil price and other products and affect the whole economy. Even though the US now produces nearly 40% of its oil, we still have to import more than 42% of the oil from Latin America, the Persian Gulf, and Africa, where civil wars or terrorist activities seems never ended. They all prove that only renewable energy can secure our future. Thanks to the tireless effort of scientists, engineers, and conservationists and lawmakers, the use of renewable energy is increasing. In 2007, renewable resource of energy accounted for about 7% of total energy consumption and 9.4% of total electricity generation in the United States. In 2014, these numbers are 10% of total energy consumption and 13% of total electricity generation in the US for renewable energy. Furthermore, we can also see the establishment and development of a lot of companies that encourage and support the use of renewable energy. The most famous one is Tesla Motors Inc. This company was founded in 2013 by a group of engineers in the Silicon Valley with the purpose of creating and proving that electric cars are better than gasoline-powered cars. Additionally, in the car industry, we can see the switch to hybrid or complete electric car from many other manufacturers like Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Ford, Chevrolet, Lexus, and so on. With the support from federal and state government, 400 solar companies has been founded to catch up with the increasing demand on renewable energy. In addition, more and more households are switching to renewable energy by installing solar panels and solar water heating system. In conclusion, the earth is getting warmer because of burning fossil fuel and we cannot ignore it and do nothing. We have to make a change today before it's too late. The most efficient, long-term benefit at low cost, and environmental friendly solution is renewable energy. It's all because renewable energy not only benefits the economy but also protects public health and the environment. Thomas Edison, a genius inventor with 1093 patents, once said, I'd put my money on the sun and solar energy. What a source of power. It's time for you to decide and to change to renewable energy to create a healthier society and better environment. Thank you.